So this upcoming postseason will be the 30th anniversary of the epic '93 World Series between the Rays.
I was down a YouTube rat hole on that.
The Blue
series.
Jays and the Phillies, which of course ended with Joe Carter.
Joe Carter, touch 'em all.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in
There
your
was
life.
superstars strewn throughout that YouTube video. And, I mean, obviously last night, it was the one game I was fixated on my plane flight. First off, shout out to Toronto over the weekend. Jose Bautista, level of excellence. He was exactly that. That was great to see. Him crying, throwing out the first pitch. I loved all of it. Gibby, John Gibbons, got one of the most rousing ovations.
You love him.
I mean,
how could you not?
That guy's in the foxhole all day, every day. But I'm sitting there last night, and I'm watching Wheeler dominate. I'm watching Kikuchi dominate, and I'm thinking to the '93 World Series. So let's do some morphs.
It's a possibility we could see it again. Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Both of them have the arsenal to go on a run like that. We saw Philly do it last year. So let's dive into the tape. Let's do dream sequences. You got Robert Topper, or is that Jim Fregosi? I don't know. It could be. Look at him, that slap jaw right there. John Schneider, or is it Cito Gaston? You think back, what an epic time in '93, and Zach Wheeler was on it, and watching him throw that two-seamer in, it reminded you of Curt Schilling. Game 5, threw the shutout, wasn't happy with his performance in Game 1, came back with Philly's life on the line in Game 5. And Bryson Stott, we've fallen in love with him. Watching him take a Kikuchi curveball opposite field, there wasn't a ton of knocks out there, but man, he gives you Lenny Dykstra vibes. I know he's not leading off for the Philadelphia Phillies, and Dykstra was on it in that World Series. How about Darren Dutch Dalton? Think he did good for himself in the streets in '93? Absolutely. But the story was Yusei Kikuchi. Like Robert said, he has a 1.29 ERA over his last 6 starts, punched out 7. The Phillies were 1 for 13 on his fastball and slider combo. He's attacking the zone. Watch this, AB. They got to get Bryce Harper going a little bit. Because Yusei Kikuchi shouldn't be able to just rear back and fire 4-seamers. And now we're going breaking ball, and now we're going wipeout slider. Just all night, really sharp for this team. Whit Merrifield, the top of Toronto's order. Whit Merrifield has been awesome. One of the best hitters in the entire sport. Kind of reminds you of Paul Molitor in '93. How about Brandon Belt? He giving you John Olerud vibes back in the day with a .473 on base average in 1993. They both finished 2nd and 3rd in the AL MVP to Frank Thomas. And Springer starting to get hot. We know what he's done already. 2017, he was the World Series MVP. Joe Carter crushing balls in '93. And then we'll end it with wipeout 8-9. Jordan Hicks comes in, punches out the side. Romano giving you Dwayne Ward vibes, 45 saves back in the day. So just a great game. Well played. Awesome atmosphere in Toronto. Always is when they're good. And who knows? We could relive this.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been teased with Yusei Kikuchi's talent, right?
Yeah.
If you were to imagine this 12 months ago, you wouldn't know that we would be here, but
you always hear the pitchers talk about, it took me a little bit of time to realize that my stuff plays in the zone. When you can rear back and throw 95, 96 in the zone, and I know it's left on left to Harper, but he was doing it to Schwarber, Realmuto, all those guys. When your stuff plays in the zone, you're getting swings and misses. It breeds confidence. They got a nice rotation, man. And Manoah's been nothing for him this year.
They've sent him back down.
Yeah.
And they don't need baseball pants. Between Springer and Bichette, they need biker shorts.
That's right.
They need Bichette. They need Bichette back in that line.